And now, it's RFL Emmy Award-winning Richard French Live.
Welcome back. As many of you probably know, in a bad economy, the first thing to go from a family budget is eating out. In 2009, it was a tough year for the restaurant industry. So why do some restaurants stay cooking in a downturn while others shut off their stoves for good? Well, I want to bring in Regina Orsania. She's got a tale of two Garden State eateries.
Well, Rich, we visited two restaurants in northern New Jersey. One, a small, quaint BYOB. The other, a larger restaurant bar. Each place has a very different feel and very different clientele, but both have found innovative ways to reduce their overhead and survive in this economy. A task that, according to the head of the New Jersey Restaurant Association, hasn't been easy for others.
It may be an unusual name for a restaurant, but then again, there's nothing really usual about the Spotted Rooster Café in Mahwah, New Jersey. See, the food at this French fusion bistro isn't prepared by your typical small-town chef, nor is it cooked on your typical restaurant-style stove.
We actually use Wave of the Future induction burners, Mr. Inductions. Very, very fast-moving equipment.
It's a big change for owner and chef Jason Gallagher, who opened the quaint bistro on Franklin Turnpike over a year ago. This after working years behind the scenes of some of New York City's busiest and most recognized restaurants, including the famous celebrity-studded Le Cirque and Bouley Bakery.
Being under the pressure in some four-star restaurants, it's very, very different. I mean, I try to do everything the same disciplined way that I was taught. So it's a challenge with the equipment that I'm using.
A challenge that's saving Gallagher from spending $80,000 on a stove and ventilation system, and one that he seems to be mastering head-on. From the mouth-watering pre-appetizers like this homemade house mozzarella doused in balsamic reduction and crispy pork belly with seasonal fruit, to delectable specialty dishes like this pan-seared foie gras served over a fruit chiffon with a side of creme brulee, and grilled asparagus with sesame seeds topped with sweet soy sauce and microgreens.
Delicious.
Like that?
Very good.
Each dish, meticulously plated, keeps the crowd coming back for more.
It's really about the food. Making stuff that's just blows their mind.
And it's only fitting that the food at the Spotted Rooster would be as visually appealing as the dining area. From the tables to the artwork to the sofa for two set up in the back of the restaurant, everything in this cozy space was designed to make the customer feel comfortable.
I think they like the ambience, they like the smallness, and it's very comfortable to be here.
But it's not only the food and decor that's attracting customers, it's also the price. Most dishes at the Northern New Jersey Bistro range from only $10 to $25.
It's really what's really in season, what's looking great these days, and affordable.
Changing the food on the menu to reflect what's in season is also how restaurant bar owner Michael Onieals says he's staying afloat in this economy. As the owner of Onieals in Hoboken, he's seen about an 8% spike in food costs just in the last 2 years.
I think everybody's looking at their menu to try to put more value-based items on it. Food costs this year have been just going through the roof. So people are changing their menus to accommodate both not only a wallet situation, but also a cuisine situation.
The industry has taken a real tough hit because of this economy. By the same token, we've seen restaurants employ their business sense. They're retooling their businesses. They're making sure that they remain profitable.
But Deborah Dodell, the president of the New Jersey Restaurant Association, says remaining profitable hasn't been an easy task for the 23,000 or so eating and drinking establishments that she represents throughout the Garden State. She says many of them have had to do a lot more than just adjusting their menus.
You definitely see people reducing hours for employees or not offering overtime as they had in the past, adjusting hiring plans. This is an industry of pennies, not dollars. You have to save pennies in order to be profitable.
Or as Chef Jason Gallagher puts it, you have to offer your customers something different to leave them wanting more.
It's not a rush here, rush there, get my food out, I gotta go to the theater. It's, take your time, enjoy your wine, have a little amuse-bouche, and, enjoy some great food.
Another way these restaurants are marketing their businesses is through social networking sites like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. This type of online marketing has proven very effective because more customers are now using the web to browse menus, make reservations, and get recommendations from other diners. Rich.
You spoke to, obviously, these restaurants on camera, but also off camera. When you left their places, you got the sense that they think they're going to make it?
They do, but you can tell it's a struggle day in and day out for them. I mean, they are very worried. Every day they need to think of new techniques to just stay alive. So it's kind of like a day-to-day approach that they're taking.
Now, for the flip side, for the consumer, for those eating out, you get better deals, right?
You definitely do get better deals. And what I've noticed is a lot of them can negotiate with these restaurants now. One of the restaurants that I had featured in my piece, they said that a woman called up and said she could get a better deal somewhere else as a special, and they worked with her and gave her a cheaper price for her to-go menu.
And you did tell me the food was pretty good.
It was very good.
All right, Regina, thank you very much.